What's going on? You know, they say that the world is it's a beautiful place, but it's also messed up. As beautiful as it is, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. You know, I just read an article on the news, online, in a particular website, speaking about a man who stabbed a 16-month-old baby. His 16-month-old baby. He stabbed the baby to death. You know, you can never get used to hearing those types of stories, even though you know this is not the first time you've heard, or I've heard and read about heinous acts that's happened, have occurred. I don't know why I can't speak. You know, to children and to people in general. I mean, 16-month-old baby getting stabbed to death, and this man was actually, you know, what stopped it from occurring to continue to occur was a guy fired 3 shots, and the assailant, the father, got shot, got hit in the leg, and police came and dragged him. And while they were dragging him, he was saying something to the effect of, "I want my mama, I want my mama." So that just helps me understand possibly that this man could have been mentally ill. You know, mental illness is real. Mental illness is not a joke. It's an illness, and many times people need to take medication to help them, you know, control or deal with their dysregulation, chemical imbalances, or their problems, their mental issues. You know, it's real. You have, how can someone in their right mind stab a 16-month-old, their own any child, to death, defenseless, voiceless? You know, he didn't even have the baby didn't even have a chance to live throughout their formative years to become an adult and experience life. Just in an instant, that's it, wiped out in such a heinous way. It goes to show you that there are people that you're around. Everyone has a story, but you don't know what people are going through, and there are people who are sick. Sorry to say, you know, there are people who are sick, and mental illness is real. Mental illness, in some cases, doesn't even have a face. You can tell sometimes by looking at someone and can see that there's a disturbance, that something is quote-unquote off about them. But then there are other instances where you could just look at someone, and if you're not really trained, if you don't have the medical background or the expertise or again, the clinical training, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You could be sitting next to someone who's just, you know, in the middle of about to explode, have a crisis, have a breakdown, you know, a ticking time bomb, if you will. And anything can trigger. Anything can trigger. It could be, you might remind somebody of but you might remind, you know, a person about someone who, you know, traumatized them, and they'll just go off on you. It could be something you hear, maybe a song that could, you know, set you off, or a smell, or a memory, or even a person again that reminds you of something, and then in an instant something could happen, and it's crazy. You have to just know that, you know, these things are a part of what goes on in life. It really, really is, and it saddens me to hear of a 16-month-old getting stabbed to death. It would. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Mental health is important. Mental health is necessary. Mental health is vital. Without your head, how can you govern your body?